Hiya, I hope you're okay. I just wanted to come on and talk to you about something that I noticed. I love watching, those Lucky Scoop videos where they scoop the beads in the spoons and then match them beads to different items. So you just end up with loads and loads of items. So sometimes you get 20, whatever. And some of these scoops are like, $50, $60 or whatever each, and some people are having like 10 scoops, so they're paying like £600, stuff like that. I don't buy them, but I love watching them. So it's interesting, just relaxing. But you see some of the tat, and I've seen many videos where people have looked at it and the items are like cheap. There's cheap stuff. But what people are buying into is the luckiness of it, the excitement of not knowing what they're going to get and which beads they're going to get, that kind of thing. What I've worked out, if you are into them, you just tell them what you do and don't want, and you pretty much get that. The only one I have tried is Momo Charms, which are alright. I like the squishies they sell and make. They're quite nice, so I like the tab of squishies. But anyway, there's a new one out that I've noticed, and it's like these bags, and generally they're like 10 packets they fetch out, and then tear them open, and they've got their mini bags in, like the ones you put on your bag, the keychain size, about that big. And inside they've got little discs, different colours, so you can pick your lucky colour, and if that colour disc comes out, you get an extra bag, or if you match two colours, then that's an extra bag. Do you know what I mean? So I like watching them as well. So these like little bags look quite cute, and sometimes they're like fake designer little mini bags. So I've noticed one that said, supposed to say Chanel, but it said Chanie, stuff like that. But they're supposed to mimic little designer bags. Anyway, just out of interest, because I see people have like 10 and they get like a few free, do you know what I mean? But I thought, well, these little mini bags can't be worth that much. Anyway, I went on, and I'll insert a picture now of, it's the one I'm going to show you a picture. I'm not going to play a video, but it's a picture of that and what the little bags look like. I'll put that in. But there, it's called Magic Lucky Spoon, it's called. But I'll insert now a clip of the pictures of what they look like. Okay, so you've seen the pictures, and they have them in like little plastic tubs, as you saw in that picture, and they stacking them up as you go and seeing if you can win and how many discs you get free. The price I was shocked at. I'll insert that now so you can see the price of 5 of these bags, just 5. So bear in mind, most people are having 10. So I'll show you the price of 5. Okay, so you can see 5 is $99. So I've looked, and 10 is $199. $199 for 10 packets of these to be ripped open. And I've seen some where they've had like 6, they've won 6 extra, whatever, but they're paying for 10, so they might end up with 12, they might end up with 16. Do you know what I mean? But they're very likely that's what they're paying for. So 10 of these bags is $199. Okay, and I thought, well, this is crazy. So I've been looking into it, and so I decided to do a search for these bags, which didn't take long. So I searched like luxury mini bags, because that's what they sell them as. And I found them on AliExpress. All the same bags. They've got like, well, I'll put a clip in a minute. They've got like little mini Dior totes, and they've got them ones that look like hoses on the front. So these are ones that once they put them in them plastic things, that they're selling as like luxury, you know. So so they're selling them at 20 quid each, aren't they? 20 quid each, these little bags, right? And I'm going to insert a clip on AliExpress of how much these cost. So have a look. I'll do it so you've got time to read. So as you can see, the Dior tote bags, little mini things, you can get for £1 odd, £2 odd. Some of them ones with the things are like 76p. The most expensive bag you'll see on there is £7. Okay, so even if they were £7, which they're not, and as if you're like a new buyer, you get them for 76p, some of them. But basically, I put 10 in my basket to see how much that would cost. And it would cost about 20 odd quid for 10 of them bags. And I actually had a look and tried to copy one of the, some of the stuff people have got. So I think 5 bags would have cost me about £14. And so bear in mind they charge 99. And 10 cost me 20 odd quid. So, you know, and they're off AliExpress, and that's for free postage as well. So what I wanted to say is, you know, they look good to watch. They're sealed in these bags. They rip them open. You're waiting to see which colours drop out, whether someone's won an extra one. And even if they won 6, 8 extra ones, you're talking 60 quid, aren't you? Even if you doubled it, you're talking about 60 quid instead of $199. That's crazy to me. So these things, I mean, that's probably one of the biggest scams I've seen, at least on the Lucky Scoops, the little beads. You know, people have boxes and boxes of stuff piled up where they're giving extra stuff, and there's loads. So it might be tap, but you're getting lots of it. So at least there's got to be some value in it. I mean, definitely not if you've got 10 scoops and you've got reams and reams of stuff. Multiple of the same items, which I don't know who would need all that. But even if you liked it and it's just a bit exciting, and I understand from watching them that you do feel like a bit drawn in and might want to buy them, and that's fine. $600 for tat. What we're talking about is pens like this. This is, by the way, not off there, but pens like this. This was £1 in Iceland, right? But like these, so you might end up with 5 of these. This was £1. This was £1 off Temu, all different highlighters. You don't even get this many. You might get one with 3 on, like as an ice cream. You might end up with a few of them, you know. But what we're talking about is things that are like less than £1, you know. These sort of things, you might get cute pens, they call them, right? I got 6 for about 80p on Temu. Do you know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. These like little mini squishes. I can't remember, but you can buy them, you know what I mean, cheap. So this is the kind of stuff. So you're getting like this. Then you're getting like mini coin purses with like cartoon faces that look like Winnie the Pooh's had a car accident, you know. Yeah, their stuff on there is just like, you know. And so, but that's $600. So people are buying, but people keep going back. I see, oh, this is their 2nd, 3rd, 4th order. Now they're having 6 scoops, 10 scoops, you know. That's fine. But people are getting loads of stuff for that, you know. And if they like it, then they're happy to spend that. That's fine. These little mini bags, $199 for 10 bags. Even if it's 20 bags, if they doubled it and won all the, you know, the little tabs. We're talking like 30 quid and they're charging 199. It's crazy to me. So I just thought I'd come on and show you, and I've had a little rant. I just found it shocking. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at this, right? This is off Temu. I buy these things. I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to stick my headphones in, my little AirPods in. But this was about 80p. Do you know what I mean? But if they put, this is the sort of thing, they take that off. And that's exactly what these look like, right? And they take that and they put that in a plastic case and make it look like special. These are exactly the sorts of things. Seriously, that's what you're paying for. And that was literally, I think it was even 80p, and it's got a pom-pom on the end of it, which, you know, and it's still here because I've got a thing under here, and I've never used it because my headphones are more square, but I thought actually just to stick my headphones in and clip it inside my bag, that might be helpful. But it's crazy to me. So it's these, basically, 10 of these, and if they win 5 more, 10, 15 of these, 200 quid. That's what we're talking about. And sometimes they do all this, open them and show you. Take this out. Right, mine's still got it in. They take this out to show you. Oh, look at that. They're giving it all this, splitting it around. Right, these are like, this is cheap. Look. Cheap. And these are the things that they are selling on there. It's crazy to me. I was really shocked, honestly. And as I say, some of them might be 4 or 5 quid. Some of them might be 7. But seriously, it does not come to that. And I've literally matched. They've got some that are clear with like the red or the black at the top with a little handle. 76p they're on AliExpress. £1.20. I think the dearest one was £5. The Dior copy one, £3.80. No special offers on that. That's how much they cost. Do you know what I mean? Or £1.20. But as I say, I've showed you clips, but what I wanted to say is this is basically what you would be paying. This is the standard of what you would be getting if you're paying $200. So I thought I'd let you know and see what you think. And if you are into the little bags, don't get me wrong, I think they're cute. I did put some in my basket, but I didn't buy any. I thought I could make this video about buying them to prove it. But go on AliExpress. You know what I mean? If you like them, go on AliExpress. It's crazy. Makes you want to like get some and do the scoops and sell them for a reasonable price. Do you know what I mean? So if they cost 30 for 10, even if you sell them for 60 quid for 10, you know what I mean? It's mad because of your time and packaging and whatever. But 200 quid, $200 for 10 bags, 12 bags, 15 bags, whatever. It's mad. Totally mad. So Mystery Lucky Spoon is the one I'm talking about, where I've showed you the pictures of. So yeah, let me know what you think. Have you seen them? Have you ever bought any? What did you think? Were they the same as this quality? Because they can't be selling exactly the same things on Temu. Do you know what I mean? They can't be without them being the same things, you know. So, and you can tell when they take them out now and again to show you, they are like just this quality. And if you paid 80p and you're happy with how that looks and you want to bang your headphones in it, then that's great, isn't it? But if I paid 20 quid for that, I'd be a bit upset if I'm honest. Do you know what I mean? It's bad. So yeah, let me know what you think and check it out, see what you think. But I just wanted to give you a heads up, really, that out of all the scams I've seen, the others, is it a waste of money in my opinion? Yeah. Would I get 10 scoops at 60 quid a scoop? No. 600 quid for 10 scoops of repetitive items. If you're into it, that's great, you know what I mean? But it's just being aware, isn't it? And it's just being aware. I mean, what you're buying into is the gamble of it, isn't it? The sort of excitement of not knowing what you're going to get. Which is fine. You get your mate to order some stuff off Temu and not know what it is and open it. You know, if it's one of them, isn't it? But, you know, but if you think the stuff you're going to get is worth what you're paying, then it ain't going to happen. And they're just encouraging like high volumes of items. So, but these bags are crazy, if you ask me. And 140 sort of dollars of profit on 10 little bags or whatever is mad to me. So I don't know how they get away with it, to be fair. But anyway, thought I'd just drop on and show you that. and let me know what you think if you've seen them and what you think of it. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.